Ho ho buddies, once Borderline Games, I'm Gareth and today we're playing Raincode Plus. And last time we were looking into the three girls, Warrener. I actually can't look at the people now. There were three of them. We were thinking that one was going to be the murderer, but it seems like that maybe all three of them have some part to play in their murder. Although we know that Warrener didn't have the poison on stage with them. It seems like maybe Warrener might be the only one that is innocent, and the other two might have been playing a part and helping Karen trying to murder Warrener, but something goes wrong and maybe Warrener didn't die and Karen did. That might be what's going on here. I guess we'll find out, but it seems like Warrener is the one that's most innocent so far.
Let's think about it and keep going.
Hi. How are we doing at home? Doing okay? I've got some juice. I've got some orange and pineapple juice here.
What if I use my disguise to get new information out of the three of them?
So I'm doing okay.
It's no use. I already did that during the investigation.
Oh, you did, huh?
But your disguise ability is incredible. It's like I was a completely different person.
This bit's very pretty, isn't it?
But my
Nice
voice
blues.
matched too.
I use a voice changer to synthesize a new voice. If I've heard it even once, I can easily set it up.
That's pretty crazy.
I use tape to make your body appear.
It's better than AI.
Add padding.
I think you need to give them like a couple of minutes for that to work, don't you?
Height can be adjusted by messing with your joints. Up to a certain point. But there are limits, given how it strains the body.
The more you explain it, the more it sounds like you could commit a lot of crimes pretty easily.
If I'm being honest, I must resist my urges every single day. It's a daily battle to tame the monster inside me.
Desuhiko, that sounds more weird than cool.
Yeah, it does. Maybe Desuhiko's the one that's murdered everybody? Could very well be. There's a brick wall there. This way. I wonder if that's a clue. A brick wall. Oh, there's another brick wall. A dead end like in Chaos Head.
Huh? A dead end? What are you doing, Desuhiko?
Just some physical comedy for you guys.
I'm pissed about this path being blocked, so I try to just ignore it. And damn, it didn't work.
Doesn't seem like a question is gonna appear. Looks like it's a completely dead end.
Okay, so we've got the third one to look at.
I guess we can't reach the truth by answering, how was the poison mixed into the glass?
So this whole route was a waste?
Well, we did eliminate one of the possibilities. Sometimes the journey is just as important as the destination.
Yeah, we learned something at least. We know that Warrener couldn't have mixed the thing on stage.
I like the sound of that. I'll use that for lyrics in my next song.
Anyway, let's use my convenient magic spell to return to where you select routes.
We did Zoom last time, let's do Hocus Pocus. Okay, cool, so it is just a different...
Voice amplified and echoes across the area.
It's just a different transition.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Now hurry up and pick another one, Master.
Oh. Okay, cool. Let's go. Well, that was weird.
Alright, time to start over. Which route do you want to pick?
So how is the poison mixed into the glass? That's what we just did. How is the poison brought to the theatre hall? How is the poison glass chosen? And that was chosen because
You want to go?
the lighting girl shone her light on the glass that was the one with the poison in, right? I think.
Jeez. Everywhere we go is mega creepy. Is there somewhere we can take a break?
Is this creepy?
Rest wherever you want.
I don't know. I think
In
it
fact,
looks
you can rest
cool, if
wherever
anything.
you like.
It's not
Anyway,
creepy.
How did the culprit get the victim to choose the glass with poison in it? The glass is
A lot of eyes.
around on on stage after all.
And flowers.
Would you mind telling me the sequence of events that happened when the glasses were shuffled? It's no fair otherwise.
I don't know about being fair, but here's exactly what happened. The Duel of Poisoned Cup scene began around 45 minutes into the performance. At the start, the victim, Karin, brought the glasses and bottle from the shelf that's on the set. Karin then took out the poison vial from her pocket and poured it into one of the glasses. But the vial was just a prop. It didn't have any real poison in it. After that, the glasses were shuffled.
Whoa! What's going on here? It's not like we're trying to find the lost ark or something.
It's all right. We can keep going.
It is a bit like that, actually, isn't it?
Right, now concentrate.
We're plundering this tomb for its riches. You say riches? Yeah, I think you do. Plundering it for its riches. What? Who shuffled the glass during the Duel of Poison Cups? Warrener? And Karin.
Must be it.
Both of them.
People on stage who took turns shuffling the glasses were Warna and Karin.
Next question. Who chose a glass first? I want to say Warrener? That didn't sound right. Uh-oh. They both chose at the same time, did they? Or was it Karin? Who chose a glass first? Let's say Karin.
This must be it.
Yes?
The
Yes.
first person to choose a glass was Karin.
Which glass had the poison? The glass Karin chose.
This must be it.
Come on.
Warna
Yes.
placed her mouth on a glass, but she didn't die. Which means only the glass Karin chose contains poison. This way!
I thought I was done for.
Yeah, quit being lazy and get a move on.
How did Desuhiko get across? He just followed my jumps, I guess.
Hey, are you sure that only the glass Cotton took had poison in it? Isn't it possible both of them were poisoned?
Warna drank from the other glass and didn't die.
Maybe she had an antidote.
That has to mean only Karin's glass had the poison.
Then how did the culprit get Karin to pick the glass with the poison? Well, maybe the culprit wasn't after Karin specifically. They didn't care who wound up drinking the poison.
I'm not sure about that. I think Karin absolutely was the target.
Oh, okay, there goes my theory. Oh. Alright, let's go this way. Hiya. In we go. Here she is.
Whoa! Here it comes! Hey,
Desuhiko,
this one's a cutie.
calm down.
She's totally my type. Ah, my heart. I am in love.
Let me tell the truth. The culprit is Waruna.
Seriously?
Kurone.
Thanks for telling us.
You're so gullible! Obviously lying!
You serious? That was a lie?
Go to Warrener. Kurone is the culprit.
It's
But she says you are.
a lie. Waruna knew which glass was poisoned. Either the glass with the poison was filled just a bit higher up, or she marked the right glass beforehand.
Okay, either the glass with the poison was filled just a bit higher up, or she marked the right glass beforehand.
Knowing that, Waruna prompted Karin to select the glass which contained poison.
Prompted her? How?
Only the two of them were on stage. She could guide Karin through the scene. Before or after each line of dialogue, She could have easily signaled her with gestures or glances.
Yeah, that checks out. I don't think she's saying anything super questionable.
I mean, I think that she is. I think that she is Dasuhiko. So the one with poison has been filled up a little higher.
Could this be?
Oh, here we go. Bang. Did Warrener know which glass
I get it.
had been
We have to pick the
poisoned?
right one. I'm counting on you, Yuma.
Right.
Ooh, okay. I mean, my instinct is to say no. And we've just been told to say yes. So let's say no. Was it the right thing to do?
Why, it's that glass! I told you Waruna is the culprit!
Well, I don't believe you.
Why? Don't you believe me? Why doesn't anyone believe me?
Coronate, it's because of the lies you're telling.
Oh, wait, don't cry. I'm completely helpless against the woman's tears.
Yeah.
But Karin filled the glasses. Warna wouldn't have been able to tell which one had poison just by the amount of liquid.
Well, how about marking the glass itself?
Well, that would be visible then, wouldn't it?
No. The prop master testified that there wasn't a single mark on either glass.
No, they were spotless. We can't let anything happen to the glasses our actors use.
No, really? I'm surprised you investigated that much. Are you sure you're a rookie, Yuma?
It was all thanks to your forte.
So it's thanks to me. I knew it.
I didn't lie! No one believes me! Everyone else is lying! Why won't you believe me?
Oh hey, Plumbob Pancakes, thanks for the sub.
Of the real world, right?
You're so cool.
Then maybe what she's crying about is...
A reflection of the real world.
Then she must have grown up surrounded by a bunch of scumbags. That's it. I'll warm her up with my charisma once we're back in the real world.
That is exactly what a scumbag would say.
Where'd we go? What's that? No. Through here? Okay.
Anyway, the two glasses got
So
shuffled,
Warrener didn't know.
so the odds were 50-50. Maybe she
So if
just
Warrener
ran out of
didn't
luck.
know,
If she hit her target, perfect. If not, who cares?
it could have been that Karen was trying to poison Warrener.
But it's impossible to get the victim to pick a specific glass after shuffling them. Ah, man! Why did the culprit even do this? It's way too much trouble to pull off a murder in the middle of a performance.
That's it. Maybe there's a reason why it had to be done during the play.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit had to make the victim choose the poison glass on stage for some reason.
Why though? Why would you need to do that?
If that's the case, there could be a trick involving the stage itself.
Oh, down we go. Oh, how did the culprit make Karen choose the poison glass?
So,
Oh, put the light on it?
how the poison glass was picked. You got this, Yuma?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Spot selection. It's this, right? Mistake.
You mean somebody on stage gave the
No, the light.
No, the two of them on stage couldn't have known which cup was poisoned.
Well, that means this place has nothing to do with it then.
Okay, right. Up here? The light. The light. It's the light.
You mean some...
No! I don't mean that.
Well, that means...
Smack. Right. Can I go up here? Oh. Ah! Up there.
Here. This is it.
Hair up on end there. From Yuma.
Right, the spotlight. The culprit used the spotlight to get caught in.
Gets like that whenever he's solving a crime.
The spotlight? How?
The culprit told Cotton to take whichever glass.
Get down off the table, Yuma.
First. As a matter of fact, Cotton's script had a note written in her own handwriting. It said, "Take the glass the spotlight."
Whose was that?
First.
Whose handwriting? Oh, Karen's script, okay.
No way!
The table was directly under the catwalk with the spotlight. So from here, you could see how the shuffling was done.
If you know that much, then it's pretty much solved.
Who's the murderer? Who made Karen pick the poison glass?
It can't be me.
Can't be me.
It's not me. It's not me.
Well, it can't be any of them then. It's got to be Kurane, right? She was the one that was controlling the lights.
It can't be me. It's not me.
It's her. Yes, it is her.
Someone who managed the lighting during the performance indicated the poison glass to Cotton. Kurane! She was in charge of the lights on the catwalk!
I knew it was you!
Whoa, what's going on? I always thought you were gloomy and creepy, but I didn't think you'd actually murder someone. On top of that, you used the sacred props from our play.
I knew you'd murder someone one of these days. Why don't you take responsibility and just die? Everything would be better if you just disappeared.
I didn't do it. I'm not the culprit. No, it's not supposed to be like this. Why can't everyone be nice to me?
Yeah, funny thing about when you commit murder, people stop being nice to you. Okay, so we've got costume staff testimony. Have to look at those to see what they are again. Okay, the costume staff testimony. It was Kurene's idea to shine spotlight on the wine glass after the shuffling scene. There was nothing unusual about Kurane during the performance. She went up to the catwalk before the play and stayed there for the duration. Let's have that one, I guess.
Not the culprit. Please believe
Hiya.
me. I couldn't have committed the crime. You're the worst, Kurane.
Yeah.
You used the sacred stage for murder.
He used the sacred stage for murder. Okay, nothing about that.
You slipped the poison into the glass, didn't you?
I mean, that's not true. Okay.
You knew which glass had the poison. So you just shined the spotlight on it. Kurane is the culprit after all!
Oh, it was Kurene's idea to shine the spotlight on the wine glass after the shuffling scene. There was nothing unusual about Kurane during the performance. She went up to the catwalk before the play and stayed there for the duration. Maybe this disputes that? Oops. Nope. Nope, that's wrong. Nope.
Say,
Kurine is the one who pointed out the poison glass, so she might really be the culprit, huh? But according to that solution key, Kurine was on the catwalk for the duration of the play.
In that case,
If that's the case, it wouldn't have been possible for Kurine to pour the poison.
I'm not the culprit. Please believe me.
Okay. So maybe I've got to dispute the poison thing.
you're the worst,
So I've got to use this to dispute the second one, was it?
You used the sacred stage for murder. You slipped the poison into the glass.
This one.
Didn't you?
Boom.
This is the truth.
Poison is neutralized after 30 minutes, but the murder occurred 45 minutes into the play. In other words, the poison had to have been poured into the glass after the play began. But Kurine was up in the catwalk even before the play started. She was up there the whole time, too. If that's the case, it's impossible for Kurine to have poured the poison.
Oh, everyone's gone.
wait.
Easy enough.
What's going on? Kurine isn't the culprit? Didn't you say Kurine used the spotlight to get Karin to pick the poison glass?
Yes, but she couldn't have poured the poison into the glass herself, which means she can't be the culprit.
So that means the culprit is... I don't get it at all! I give up!
Well, the path keeps going, so let's think about it as we go.
Is the culprit Karen? It's not Warrener. And if it's not the other girl, not Kurane. Who's left?
Sword sure is sharp, Yuma. Can you cut through anything with it?
The solution blade is effective on anything inside the mystery labyrinth. Anger Master, and I'll cut you in half.
Don't do it, Yuma! You and I are pals, aren't we? My man!
I'd never do anything like that.
Imagine if he turned around and just cut him in half.
I just had a gut reaction to what she said, you know?
Ugh, we could have threatened him into becoming Master's loyal slave.
Nice dialogue there. Didn't really add anything to the plot though. Another dead end. Just like in Chaos Head.
What's going on here?
Bird in a cage, just like in Virtue's Last Reward.
It doesn't seem like there's a hidden question here. This really is a true dead end.
A true dead end?
It means you can't reach the truth just by answering, how was the poison glass chosen?
Then it was all a waste of time? Well, they should have at least left us a treasure chest or something. Hey, Yuma, it's your fault for picking this route.
So there's another question we should be asking.
What?
Well, reaching a dead end is expected inside a dungeon. Think of it as stamping out one possibility and move on.
Oh, totally. Oh, you are always right, Shinigami.
You change your tune awful quick.
Don't like him flexing his fingers like that, it's creepy.
For now, let's head back to where the roots change. Time for a convenient magical spell.
Zoom.
Now that I think about it, wasn't that the third route? What's going on? They're all dead ends.
What does it mean, Shinigami?
It seems that even though we tried to solve every how, we can't figure out who the culprit is.
Oh, come on. Then
What we're left with. The reporter's questions are who, what, when, why, how. So we did how. When?
I've told
When was
you
it done?
a dozen times already.
What was done?
Ends are
Why
precious
was it done it?
clues.
Where was it done it?
Because of them, them, you figured out that examining the murder method won't lead you to the culprit.
I see. So we're still making progress. Great work, Shinigami.
You're so cool.
Anyway, we have to view this case from a different perspective.
Oh. What's happening now?
What's that?
I suppose that's your different perspective.
Whoa.
What, we gotta go up, do we? We gotta walk up there. Towards what? Is there another question up there? Ooh, okay, making me feel a bit sick. Gotta go up.
Oh, we're really walking on another side.
Well, if we keep moving, then...
It's very stylistic. It should be an anime, really, this game. Okay, we're here now, Shinigami. Now what?
Look, it's a new route!
It's nice you waited for Desahiko. Go bang. Why? Because of the first murder.
No fair. Yuma gets to have all the fun.
Why are you jealous of this?
Is, why did this happen? I guess we're on the why done it route.
Wait, did White done what now?
It's about the reason why the case occurred. Meaning, this is the route where we seek the motive. Looks like we need to focus on figuring out the culprit's motive from here.
Yeah, I know cases always deal with motive, but wouldn't it have been better to start with this route from the get-go?
Yes.
We only know this route
Probably.
is important because we cleared out the how routes. That's how it goes when it comes to solving mysteries and dungeons.
So you deal with the how first.
Oh, sorry, I guess that's how it is. You're absolutely right, Shinigami.
No more questions needed.
Let's keep going for now.
Before we figure out the culprit's motive, what kind of person was
That
Karen
is
anyway?
legitimately making me feel sick.
Was she cute?
Excuse me while I close my eyes for a second.
Yes. But more importantly, she was next in line to be star of the theater club. She was considered to be the best actress among the club's current members.
So the culprit was envious because she was so popular. They
Just gonna
killed Karen so they could become
Keep my
the
eyes
stars.
closed.
No,
So I
don't
feel a bit
think it's that
better.
simple.
Hey, who are you calling simple?
6
I hope this
months
ends
ago, the
soon. I
leading
just open them and then they're
individual
still
also
happening.
died in a separate case.
Whew, okay.
Dying one after another? Is their club cursed or something?
The name of the student who died was Aiko. Her death was ruled a suicide by jumping off the school, but Kurumi doubted that was the case.
Kurumi, huh? She's alright.
All right. Anyway, I doubt it's a coincidence for people to die in such quick succession.
Maybe Kurumi is the murderer?
This case may have been
That would be
triggered by
crazy.
Aiko's
Kurumi
death.
getting revenge.
So if we find the truth behind Aiko's death, maybe we can figure out the motive in this case.
The truth behind Aiko's death.
Okay. There's Aiko.
Hey, look!
Is that Aiko?
Whoa, she's cute too! Let's go talk to her!
I don't know Ko.
She's about to get a taste of my full and undivided attention.
You can already tell women will be his downfall. Oh well, it's not like you're any better off with yours truly, Master.
Okay, let's go see where Aiko is. Ignore that comment from Shinigami. He's been murdered.
Was that Desahiko?
Whoa. Go.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate!
Why didn't you give me the ability to fly?
Aiko!
Hey, let's hurry and catch her! I love the tragic types!
Oh god, Desahiko.
No! We're trying to figure out the truth behind her death.
You trying to solve a murder?
Good luck, Master!
Another one of these, okay. Was Aiko's death 6 months ago suicide or homicide? Homicide.
The answer!
Easy. Imagine if we fell on that one.
6 months ago
It's completely unrelated.
result of murder.
Next. Where was Aiko murdered? Rooftop. Oops.
The answer!
She was murdered in the flower bed. I know that she was found in the flower bed. She was murdered by a flower bed.
This is the answer! The location of Aiko's murder is the flower bed.
You think that she was killed by being pushed off the roof? It'd be the rooftop that the... Okay. I'll let that one go. What weapons was used to kill Aiko? Brick from the flower bed, poison from the chemistry lab. Brick from the flower bed?
This is the answer!
She was killed in... She wasn't actually... She didn't jump off.
Brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter.
I don't remember that, but I believe you, Yuma.
They returned it to its original position.
There'd be other reasons that you'd notice. Who murdered Aiko? Whoa.
This is the answer!
Karen.
Aiko's death was not a suicide by jumping, and Karen clearly lied in her testimony. Karen killed Aiko!
Alright, let's keep following her, Yuma.
Alright, where is she gone now? Where's Aiko?
I can tell Aiko's death wasn't a suicide from the evidence photos. Her shoes were neatly placed on the roof, but there was
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
dirt on them that looked like it came from the flower bed. I think Aiko was told to meet at the flowers behind the school building and then murdered there.
So the shoes were taken to the roof afterwards.
The murder weapon is likely a brick from the flower bed. The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern. If she fell from above and hit her head, the blood stain wouldn't get cut off in that way.
Yeah, she was hit with it and then the brick was put back. I see.
I'm sure that after the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
But do you have evidence that Karen did it?
Well, she was the odd one out.
Died from jumping. Karen's testimony makes her highly suspicious.
Between the four, she was the odd one out.
She said she heard something fall and went to inspect it.
I get it. Hearing a sound that never happened means she's obviously lying. Karen lied.
Where do I go? Up the stairs?
Then why is she lying?
Yes.
She made it appear like Aiko jumped. If that's the case, then the one who killed Aiko is Karen.
Let's go. So she didn't jump at all.
She disappeared? Damn it! I can't even help the girl who needs it most!
Help her? She was dead long before you could help her. Anyway, this must be the roof Aiko supposedly jumped from.
Hey, why did Karen kill Aiko? I thought an all-girls school would be more sunshine and rainbows than murder.
That's just your misogyny showing, Desahiko.
If a brick was used as the murder weapon,
It must be brick related.
Impulsive crime.
Must be because she was sick of the way that Aiko would lay her bricks.
So Karen
In
might
masonry
have been
class.
planning to kill Aiko when she called her there.
You mean they were talking and it turned into a crime of passion? That's so cliche.
Yeah, it is, and I guess we're going to find out how cliche it gets next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Raincode Plus, and I will see you next time. Have a good evening, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Please subscribe. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.